You come from engineering colleges, some of you come from arts and science colleges, where the learning patterns should have been different. At VIT, as Vice Chancellor was pointing out, and later also you will be told about, we focus on project-based learning. The reason we are focusing on project-based learning, especially in the higher levels of education, is that we want you to understand and apply the concepts. Gone are the days where you just mug up and vomit. So it's very important that you focus on gaining knowledge. Especially, let's talk about MTech. Majority of you are here MTech students now. You are going to have a very short duration. It's only a 2-year period, and out of the 2 years also, the second year, major part of your second year you will be spending in industry. So at VIT, in the classroom environment, the lab environment, it's going to be 3 semesters compressed almost into a year. So it's very important that you don't lose even a minute of your stay here at VIT. It's very important that you focus on gaining knowledge. And how do you gain knowledge? It's not just inside the classroom. A lot of learning happens outside the classroom. You know, when you discuss with your professors outside the classroom, when you discuss with your friends and colleagues here, when you search on the internet, when you visit the library, there are so many other sources of information which you need to eagerly grasp and absorb like a sponge. You need to absorb as much as knowledge is possible. And the other issue which I wanted to mention is about the communication skills, which is very, very important. In many of the colleges and schools, they don't focus on it. Which means what happens is, in general, there is a thinking that if it's a professional education, engineer, it's okay to make mistakes in English. No. You get only one chance to make a first impression. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So it's very important that you speak well in English without making any grammatical errors. For that to happen, many of you come from rural areas and non-English medium. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Nothing wrong. Don't feel inferior. Right? Who is the person who can make you feel inferior? It's just you. If you think you are low, you are low. If you think you are high, you are high. Right? So nobody can make you feel inferior. So don't feel shy. Even if you are making mistakes in English when you speak, it's all right. You have to speak. Right? How does the child start walking? It doesn't start running, right? It falls many times. The child falls many times and then starts walking. If you make mistakes and learn and you improve. So the reason I'm emphasizing on communication is that you go to an interview later on to get a job. They are going to judge you by your appearance and the way you behave in the interview, and most importantly, your communication skills. And later on in your career also, it's very important that you communicate very well with your team, because we are all going to work in teams in the industry later. You should be able to effectively communicate your ideas, both orally and in writing. And when you talk to your clients later on, it's very important that you impress your clients. So communication skills, especially in English, becomes very, very important for all of you. So, the 2 points, let me again emphasize, creativity, which I started off with, and the knowledge part associated, and communication skills. These are very important for you, whichever area you choose, whether you choose teaching as your profession, whether you choose research as your profession, or industry career, the corporate career, anywhere you go, all this will play an important role. And I'm very glad that you got selected in VIT. I congratulate all of you and welcome you to VIT. All the best. Thank you.